Now see, Kunal, I can't help it if people love us. They miss us. I want to give them a chance to miss us. So I just decided we shouldn't record for 2 weeks.
Thank you. That's the lamest excuse you could come up with. It's like Pastor Maldonado coming up with an excuse to, crash the car.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
My name is Rishi Kapoor. The man standing opposite to me is Kunal Shah. Kunal and I get together to get you the Inside Line F1 podcast, the dream of every Formula One lover, because, hey, we're that damn good. And we've had a great experience. And one of the reasons we couldn't record this week is because we saw the movie Rush.
Is that really the reason, Rishi?
No, that isn't the reason, because I'm trying to tell you I don't look like a rat. I'm trying to tell you that this is really important to us.
And what is this accent all about?
This accent is about the fact that you're not ready to cut on your dates, and that's why we are not able to record.
So you're trying to say that your commitments as an RJ were the reason we couldn't record Inside Line Formula One podcast for 2 weeks.
Well, listen, mate, that's what I'm trying to tell you. If you go the James Hunt way, you've got to miss races because you were actually flying to them doesn't mean I'll sit down here and sulk about it. Okay, we're doing this the Rush way. It's not gone right at all because my British accent was sounding a little American. But what we're trying
American
to say is,
nigga.
American nigga. That's what I am. Let's keep it real, bro. Formula One is now going the Chinese-Japanese way, not because it's going to Korea, because there are going to be 6 races in 8 weeks, which is great news for us.
Which is brilliant, dude.
Yeah,
no more scheduling issues, Rishi. I'm telling you right now.
No scheduling issues. No late nights, coming to work early, finishing a podcast early. But lovely movie, Rush.
Awesome movie. Just beyond brilliance. I know your favorite is Tara Rampam, but
that was my punchline.
I know, I stole it.
Whereas you
It's
can't
like I took the inside line before you did.
You can't just downshift and get into a lower gear and just accelerate. That's on Mumbai roads. That doesn't happen in life. But yes, brilliantly shot. The movie has replicas of the Niki Lauda accent, just look the same. Some overtaking moves, some dialogues. The characterization is so clear, and those two guys have played it so well.
Yes, they played it so well. And I keep saying this, I wrote about it, that we can possibly have a Rush almost every season.
Single season. Yes, that's true, because every season the rivalry keeps getting better and better and better, except for the rest few races where Vettel looks like he's going to win.
Yes, it looks like he's going to win. So, Rishi, I'm just going to stay on Rush. Which season, if it was up to you, should be Rush 2?
Well, we've both discussed it, and for us, it's going to be Hamilton versus Alonso at McLaren together.
Right.
Or the coming up season, which is Raikkonen versus Alonso. I'm sure it's going to have some sparks.
Yes, it will have some sparks. My other take, which I'm going to add, is I want to see the 2000 Formula One World Championship, which Hakkinen and Schumacher took all the way down to the wire and fought for.
Yes,
that'll be epic.
Suzuka Grand Prix, I cannot forget it. But little before Suzuka is Korea. And Korea re, mera dil chura ke. Yo, this is for the Indian audience out there. Kunal, Vettel's going to win it. Let's face it.
Yes, it seems like he's going to win it. And there might just be a chance. There's going to be a tropical storm, is what we just read. Okay. Called Fitov. Yes.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we might just have a washout. And in the event of a washout, Rishi,
yes,
there is a very big chance that the other Korean leader, Kim Jong-un, might just call Vettel, over to North Korea and say, dude, why don't you just be my chauffeur for the day?
I have a little doubt. Does Kim Jong-un do home deliveries for Manchurians? Okay, I don't know who the guy is, but
he's the supreme leader and the commander superintendent and the commodore superintendent, whatever you call it. He's the premier of North Korea. He's known to be the best leader on planet Earth.
God, I'm in trouble. This is international, but yes, Vettel could be the man again in Korea. His lead is unbelievable, like Michael's was.
And then there is another link that's also come up post-Singapore, which is also Michael Schumacher-esque.
Which is?
Is Giancarlo Minardi, who's a famous guy in the paddock, and you know about him as well as I do.
Woo.
Okay. He's apparently said that in Singapore, Vettel probably was using an illegal traction control system.
Why does he have that claim? And why does Mark Webber not look like using the same traction system?
All great drivers go through such criticism and go through such suspicion through their careers. So I'm guessing it's just a bit of that.
I remember Michael was accused of the same when he was in Benetton.
Benetton.
Oh, yes. And the guy who accused him was none other than Ayrton Senna.
Yes.
And now it's coming back to Vettel. I think Vettel is that damn good. Let's face it. And if there is something illegal, that's his talent.
And Rishi, let me just stop you there. Vettel is so damn great that Apple, the guys who make the iPhones, have released the iPhone 5S with a fingerprint scanner.
Why is that?
Because Vettel is the man with the finger at almost every Grand Prix weekend.
So he's the iPhone5S-ebastian. He's gonna look really, really nice. Korea, Yeongam circuit, I'm not a big fan because it's just too many corners to remember. It doesn't look like a classic. I like the penultimate corner, which is like a very big sweeping
Yes.
right-hander. But I hate the pit lane exit.
Well, I hate the circuit myself, but well, we got to go racing. And what are your predictions?
You mean after Vettel?
Yes, after Vettel.
I believe Alonso and Hamilton have been clearly told to not talk about quitting on this season because, well, let's face it, nobody's going to watch it except us because we don't have other work.
Yes, absolutely.
But-
so who do you think has told them to say this, Rishi? Come on, give me the dope.
I think his name begins with B and the last name begins with the E and he has a lot of money. The name is Bernie Eccleston and the Concord agreement is here. Bernie is seen shaking hands with FIA. You've got to explain to me a 130 million deal. What is it?
So the Concord Agreement is a deal which promises the commercial future of Formula One.
Uh-huh.
It promises the FIA, who actually own the brand of Formula One, and have licensed it to Bernie Ecclestone for commercial usage.
Oh,
Okay.
so what Eccleston does is actually buys out Formula One and uses
Yes.
it to make money.
He actually then has separate deals with each of the teams, okay, which give them money to go racing in Formula One. And Rishi, that's precisely the reason why the Constructors' Championship is far more serious for the manufacturers and for the teams than the Drivers' Championship.
But these teams already have a lot of money. Why is the money so important?
The money is always important because the more the money, the faster you go. Okay. But the crucial part here, Rishi, and this is something you'll love, is the focus on the Marussia versus Caterham battle for 11th and 10th place only intensifies because the new Concord agreement is only with the top 10 teams. Okay.
Oh, so you come 11th, you get no money.
You get no money, and that the kind of money you're talking of is at least 20 to 30 million US dollars.
Oh my God, I want to lay my hands on that. I want to lay my hands on a steering wheel. I want to go racing, Yeongam circuit, open Yeongam style. It's going to happen this weekend. We're going to be watching it. We're going to be coming back with a lot of dope on F1, all the gossip, and we'll come back with the do's and don'ts of the next year 22 race calendar, Kunal. 22 race calendar.
Woohoo!
This could be the last Korean Grand Prix.
This could very well be the last Korean Grand Prix. But I'm firstly excited about a 22 race calendar. The F1 season is apparently 259 days next year.
Woohoo!
Which actually means that the withdrawal symptoms will be far less.
And there could be 22 moments of Alonso versus Kimi.
And where do you think Vettel will feature in this?
Oh God, he'll be winning. Yes, the fear also is this year might be the last year for the Indian Grand Prix. It is less than a month away and there's no buzz except us because, that's what we do.
Which then brings me to the point, Rishi. Let's urge all our listeners, all our readers in India and abroad to come out, spend the money, go watch the Indian Grand Prix from the stands because only basis the kind of tickets we buy
Correct.
will we hope that the race is back in 2015.
And if you're rich and if you're really generous, you can buy me my air ticket and my Grand Star ticket too. Because sadly, Kunal has not decided to date me and take me there. My name is Rishi Kapoor. Kunal Shah. Rishi Kapoor say goodbye. We're buying down to some F1 music. 6 races, 8 weeks.